Charlie James with ABC News Digital. We are now inside the Trump Tower here in New York on Fifth Avenue, and Kellyanne Conway, who was Donald Trump's campaign manager, now part of that transition team, which is going on, those meetings and everything going on here at Trump Tower. She just came down and is currently talking with another network. We're going to try to jump in and grab her if we can, but you can see the scene here a little different than prior to the election, with the Secret Service setting up security here, a press little area across from the elevators where people are coming in and out of meetings with President-elect Donald Trump, as well as a lot of people standing around taking pictures. Actually, Kellyanne Conway was taking selfies with people earlier today when we saw her come down. And we're going to see if we can grab her and get an update on how the transition and all these meetings and meetings with contenders for cabinet appointments are going. So we'll show you a little bit of the scene going on here. You can see we have not only the Secret Service, but also Trump's private security, the NYPD, as well as fire marshals. So there are teams from all different parts of the New York City, as well as Secret Service security teams. So a lot of official people here, as well as the press, as well as Trump's team coming through, as well as all the tourists, because this is still a public space as well. So definitely a lot of action going on here. We're going to see if we can grab Kellyanne Conway. But so yeah, things are a little different. People's bags are all being searched now when they come inside. Tourists can still come in. They can still visit the gift shop. They can still go to Starbucks. They can still go to the restaurants here. But their bags are being searched, and they are trying to keep people moving along a little bit, although a lot of people are spending a good amount of time just hanging out and watching the elevators, waiting to see if anyone will come down. All right, Charlie James back here in Trump Tower. We have been pushed into the press pool here. You can see the red velvet rope that is separating the press here from the general public outside. We just saw Kellyanne Conway, campaign manager, now part of the Trump transition team, come up. We are awaiting potentially some other people. He's been having meetings with a number of officials today, including former Texas Governor Rick Perry, Democrat Tulsi Gabbard as well. So it's been another busy day. However, no new big announcements yet for any potential nominees. But we can show you a little bit. We're thinking that former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, will be coming in soon. Security here pushing people out of the way.
Get your mom. Excuse me. Other route.
So people, this has been an ongoing battle to kind of keep the press pool free of tourists as well. But we can swing around and show the area of the press pool, and they appear to be clearing a spot now for Speaker Gingrich to come through. So hopefully we will be able to catch him as well. I'm going to let our cameraman get a good spot here. But also tourists still continuing to come through here. As I've said before, this is a public space. There are a number of businesses in Trump Tower. So despite it also being the headquarters for the president-elect and his transition, there are still tourists coming through here all day long. And, you know, it's become a bit of a tourist attraction. They also want to try to catch a glimpse of members of his team or government officials coming in for meetings. And if you can't make it to New York yourself to come and check out the scene here at Trump Tower, we have a lobby cam 24/7 that is going on abcnews.com. So anytime, day or night, you are able to log on and check out the scene here. It is in the same press area that we are now, and constantly watching these elevators as people come in and out of the building. So anything that you would see yourself here in Trump Tower, you will also see on that lobby cam. There's security and members of the media trying to corral the public back a little bit so that they can get a clear shot of people, potentially Speaker Gingrich coming through the lobby here momentarily. Oh, and here he is along with his wife, Callista. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker.
Speaker
Gingrich, are you interested in joining the Trump cabinet?
Mr. Speaker, you're going to be joining the Trump cabinet. Are you being considered?
What position are you interested in?
Speaker, what do you think about Governor Romney and the Secretary of State?
So Speaker Gingrich with his wife, Callista, however, not answering shouted questions.
Trump include some of his former rivals in his cabinet? No.
Not answering questions shouted by the press, interacting a little bit with some of the onlookers here. And heading up to, we assume, meet with President-elect Trump. So that's just a little bit of the scene that is happening daily here in Trump Tower with government officials and supporters or former adversaries going up to meet with President-elect Trump, coming through the lobby here. Sometimes they interact with the press, sometimes they don't. But the press and the pool camera, the lobby cam is always here to catch them and try to shout some questions out. And you could hear some members of the public, some tourists here, also saying, "Hi there, are you a tourist here?"
Yes, we are.
And where did you come from?
California.
And why did you want to come down here to Trump Tower?
Well, we're actually going on a tour right now, and we were just walking by, and I said, oh, let's go in there. So there you go.
Are you surprised that you can hang out in here? And
yes, I'm very surprised, but they did screen us very well.
And I guess also maybe a surprise to see someone like former Speaker Gingrich just walking through.
Yes, I was. That's pretty good. It's pretty cool. Exciting.
So who would be like your, obviously Mr. Trump would be a huge, President-elect Trump would be a huge get. Who would you want to see most if you were waiting here?
Right now? His daughter.
His daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's a pretty smart girl.
Yes, very popular member. Member of the family, and also, was there advising him, has been in meetings with some leaders as well. We saw in those pictures with the Japanese Prime Minister. And now the scene becomes, again, what it has been for now 2 weeks. People loitering. It looks like, they are setting up new velvet ropes for the public. You can see, I believe that's the Secret Service now corralling the tourists behind ropes as well. So if you want to, you can walk through as you see, but if you want to stand and stare or stand and watch, then you have to be behind the rope. So it's definitely a bit of a juggling act here for the NYPD, the fire marshals, the Secret Service, and the private Trump security. All four of those groups here manning different parts of this operation and trying to keep everything in line.
She got far more press than I should anybody.
Oops, so they're now moving all of the tourists that were standing here over on the other side. And so that is the scene here at Trump Tower from the press area behind this velvet rope, and they have now moved the tourists behind the velvet rope as well. And we expect this to be the scene through the inauguration. President-elect Trump has been here. He's also been working out of his golf course in New Jersey, and we expect him to be in Florida for the Thanksgiving holiday. But this is, as of now, the headquarters, and this is what it's going to look like for the next couple of months until the inauguration. If you want to check out any time, day or night, we have the 24-hour camera, the Trump lobby cam on abcnews.com, so you can always check that out. I'm Charlie James. Thanks for taking this little tour with us. Stick with ABC for all of your Trump transition news. We'll see you soon.